Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Africa Sports in the Ivory Coast. It is almost time to crown us champions of the Ivory Coast. However, we need to get past USC Bassam first, I think. So in the last episode, we played AFAD Jekanu and beat them 4-1, meaning that we are still top of the table by a reasonable distance. We are 9 points clear of our closest challenger, FC San Pedro. We've got 4 games left to play. If we win this match against USC Bassam, we are effectively champions. Only goal difference will mean that we won't be champions. Hopefully, we beat USC Bassam and ASI Aborigines, I don't know what that is, I will never know, ASI will not lose against FC San Pedro. Basically, if that happens, we will also be crowned champions. And without further ado then, let's jump into the first match of the episode, USC Bassam. We've already played them once on camera today, and I think we beat them? We beat them, didn't we? Or did we draw? I don't know, we must have beaten them. We've beaten 18 teams. We beat them 1-0 last time we played them. Let's go through and show you the starting 11s. The starting lineup then for the USC Bassam game. It will be Christian Drogba in goal because Gabane, I believe, is out for about 4 to 6 weeks, so he's going to miss a decent chunk of football, possibly all the football that we have left. Utara comes in for the injured Richard Kouakou as the left back. Koyate, Botti and Mayeri round off the back four. The midfield trio is always the same. Diarasuba, Zazua and Bedia with Bakary Kone. Is it Bakary? It is Bakary Kone, isn't it? Yeah, Bakary Kone, Chodzi Alozi and Frank Kouakou as our striker. Now, it would be nice to win the league in front of our home fans. It would be absolutely lovely. But if we win it against a team who should have been challenging for the title away from home, I'll take it. I'll be happy with that. We've got an early chance. Alozi crosses the ball in, back post, header clear from Bassam. It's Bakary Kone though, the best player in our squad by a country mile. Finds Alozi on that right hand side. Can he get his cross away? He's coming into the middle. He's gone for a shot. Kouassi makes a save. It's going to be a corner. I'm not sure what happened with my voice there. Just ignore it. Pretend it didn't happen. Alozi's corner comes in towards the middle. A header clear from Bassam. Alozi is going to collect that though, so hopefully the chance is still alive. Wearing our red and green stripy home kit, Diarasuba. He needs a runner. He needs a runner ideally. Someone? Anyone? No? Okay. Zazua with the free kick for our 17 minutes. Botti is there, and the central defender Armand Botti gets his first goal of the season, and that goal could secure us the Ivorian Premier Division title. That goal kind of came out of nowhere, didn't it? I think FC San Pedro are winning their game as they are still just 9 points behind us. But, as I mentioned, our goal difference is so much superior to theirs. Even if we win and they win, the title is basically ours. The title is very unlikely to be dropped from being ours. Bedia is going to collect this ball with 21 minutes on the clock. Crosses it in. It's gone through everybody. Piccolo's there. Alozi's there. Is he going to get a second chance? He does. His 15th goal of the season. The Nigerian left winger is absolutely on fire for us this season. That surely has to be the title secured there. Kone to Piccolo. It's going to be Alozi to collect it. He's been tackled though, and Bassam can potentially break. Or not. Koyate to Botti, the first goal scorer. Left hand side is Ibrahima Utara, who's normally a right back. He's going to run forward. Crosses it in towards the back. Bedia's there. Every single time on camera, Jean-Frank Bedia does that. That might be goal of the season as well. That was spec-flippin-tacular, Jean. 25 minutes and we have just decided we're winning this league. We've decided, you know what? We are going to destroy USC Bassam at their home ground. We're going to take this title home. We are going to effectively make the goal difference impossible to turn around by the looks of it. Kone slides it through. It's Piccolo. Frank Kouakou, sorry. Kone doesn't manage to get the ball. Utara, though, has it for us on the left-hand side. The fullback crosses in. It's Bakary Kone. Bakary Kone makes it 4-0. 25 minutes on the clock. 11 goals this season. For a player who joined in November, I think, that's a pretty decent turnaround. FC San Pedro are losing. They're drawing, actually. ASI have just equalised against FC San Pedro. They must be losing. It's 9 points. No, okay, they're winning again. They're winning again. Half-time, we are 4-0 up. And we are cruising, absolutely cruising. So yes, San Pedro are 2-1 up against ASI. It's Zanbi with both the goals for San Pedro. I mean, we're looking good. Also, we're playing Christian bloody Drogba. He can't keep a clean sheet to save his life. Today might be that day. Doesn't bode well that he is looking complacent and he's the only player in our squad. less than a 7.0 rating. We've got ourselves a throw. Mayere to Kouakou. Bakary Kone. Mayere once again. Kone and Mayere passing between the pair of them. Crosses it in, hits the first man, and potentially Bassam could find themselves potentially with a consolation goal against Nangui in on goal. Drogba's there. Doesn't need to save it because Botti, I think it was, did a very questionable tackle. Alozi's going to break down the left-hand side. The Nigerian can keep going. He needs a bit of support. He's got Utara behind him. Utara does get the ball, but from a slide tackle. Kone controls it. Needs a runner. Doesn't need a runner. He doesn't need a runner at all. Bakary Kone makes it 5-0 against USC Bassam. They may as well start engraving our name on that trophy, because if we throw this away from this position, we are the worst football manager in the world, and we should never, ever have a job again. I think ASI are drawing again with San Pedro as well. So things might be ending very, very well if this is the final match of the season for us, where we win the title, basically. Utara has the ball, 63 minutes on the clock, runs past the two dugouts, keeps going down that left-hand side. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. There's loads of space. Come on. Up you go. Keep going. Plays it to Zazua. Not seen a lot of Zazua, have we? He's got the ball. Across to Diarra Suba. Utara's got lots of space. Koyate does find Utara on that left-hand side. Plenty of red and green shirts in the middle. Cross hits the first man. Zazua's there. Bakary Kone's on a hat-trick. Almost finished off in spectacular style. It is still just 5-0 though. Right, let's do some subs. Let's do some changes. What can we do? Axel Kouakou is going to come on for Zazua because Zazua hasn't done a lot, even though he's on an 8.5. I'm tempted to do this, you know. I'm tempted to bring on Konate for Drogba because Drogba's looking complacent. It's a weird thing to do, to sub your goalkeeper for no reason, but we're doing it. I'm that confident that we're winning. I'm subbing players based on their mentality, even though they're in goal and haven't literally had to kick the ball. Not a lot has happened since the substitutions have taken place. We've got 2 minutes of injury time. Bassam with the ball, they've scored. Fonsino with the goal. Drogba's got a clean sheet though. Drogba wasn't in goal for that one. It's 5-1. San Pedro as well have lost, which means Africa Sports are the champions of the Ivory Coast. Our first time of asking, we have done the job with 4 games left to play, 3 games left to play, I think it is. That is a superb way to win the Premier League. ASI then did draw in the end with FC San Pedro, which means we are champions of the Ivory Coast with 3 games left to play. It means what we've got to look forward to next is potentially 2 cup finals. We've got WAC Williamsville Athletic Club on the 29th of April in the Ivorian League Cup final, whose badge is very similar to Manchester United's, but also very different. We've got to get past RC Deola, or Daloa, in the National Cup semi-final to potentially secure ourselves an FA Cup final, I think that is. They are rubbish. And by rubbish, they are in the 3rd tier. They are actually, I think they might have been the 4th tier. They're in the 4th tier of Ivorian football. They are extremely low down. So, yeah, we should beat them. They've had a very good cup run. This database is a bit weird. We're on to the 22nd of March. We have played a couple more matches. We have now got to wait 38 days until we play our League Cup final against Williamsville. I don't really know what to do now. Maybe set up, like, 4 friendlies, possibly? So yeah, we've played 2 further matches. We've won both of them because we win absolutely everything. We are literally the Midas touch at the moment. We've beaten RC Deloa 6-0. Kouakou, Frank that is, with 2. Bakary Kone also getting a hat-trick. And Axel Kouakou from the middle of the pitch scoring as well. Against ASI, we beat them 2-1. Bakary Kone with both the goals in this one. We then have to play WAC. Somewhere, what have I done? I've pressed buttons, I didn't want to do that. We've got to play them in literally 38 days. You can't see because I'm in the way. But yeah, 38 days time we play WAC. We also have to play RC Abidjan in the National Cup final as well on the 6th of May. So we're going to come back for the Williamsville match, I think, for this episode. Next episode will be the National Cup final and I guess kind of an end of season roundup-y thing. Right, we've gone through our weird holiday throughout the middle of the year, all the way through April. We are now on the 28th of April, a day before we play Williamsville. We've played some friendlies and annoyingly picked up a few injuries as well. So yeah, in April I decided to set up the Time Waste Cup because, you know, we needed something to do, which we won. We beat Ashanti Gold in the semi-final. We then beat Karela FC in the final. I don't know, I think Ashanti Gold are possibly Ghanaian, maybe? Yes, they are Ghanaian. I'm not sure. Karela, also Ghanaian. There you go. Beating 2 Ghanaian sides in that cup competition. We also played ASEC Mimosas in a friendly as well because they gave us a lot of money for it. It's time for Williamsville. We've also actually signed ourselves a new affiliate club. And by new, I mean an affiliate club. It's the first one that we've got. It is the Ivory Academy, which I think is one of those clubs that always produces decent youngsters. Which hopefully, having that link there means that we can kind of poach them without too many difficulties, which would be ideal. Right then, let's win ourselves a trophy, a second trophy of the episode, the Ivorian League Cup final. Can we win the treble? I assume we probably can, because we are actually the best team in the country. We're the best team in Africa. Maybe. So then, the starting lineup for the Ivorian League Cup final. It's going to be Christian Drogba in goal, Richie Kouakou, Kayate, Botti and Mayeri as our back four. The midfield triangle is always the same with Diarra Suba, Zazua and Bedia. It's going to be Utara as the right winger today with Bakary Kone on the left-hand side, and Frank Kouakou will be our striker. We have probably seen the last of Alozi. Annoyingly, he doesn't want to sign a new contract. He's currently out injured, and he's probably never going to be playing for us again because I don't think he'll be fit before the end of the season. I am going to try and sign him an extension, but it's kind of up to him. Let's go then, the Ivorian Cup final, League Cup final. It's not the prop one, is it? But it's still a cup final nonetheless. I don't think the board really care about this, but I care. I want to win this competition. I want to win every competition. 16 minutes on the clock, and because we're in a construction site, we can't see what's happening. Diarra Suba has the ball, I know that much, and I think it is saved by the goalkeeper. Highlight is carrying on, and luckily for us, the camera angle has changed. It's Richard Kouakou with the ball across to Botti. Botti is going to go forward, yes, eventually. Zazua in the centre circle. Now Bakary Kone on the opposite flank to what he's used to. Goes for a long-range effort, and he goes just over the bar. I think, as expected, we are dominating this game. We're going to dominate pretty much every game, which is what I expected with this save. I'm expecting to be just an absolute force in the Ivory Coast. It's when it comes to the Champions League is when we're going to start struggling. 10 minutes left of the first half. Bakary Kone has the ball. Kouakou's making a run. Zazua has it. Kouakou's still there if he wants him. Diarra Suba, we're going the wrong way, buddy. We're going the wrong way, team. Diarra Suba once again, who I think has been a great signing for us. Mayeri, forward, or backward, sorry, to Bedia, gets it once again. Mayeri, the fullback, runs in across to Diarra Suba. Now Zazua, edge of the area. Bakary Kone trying to make some space for himself. Utara goes for a curling effort, and the winger, or the fullback come winger, his effort is just curled wide of the post. Bakary Kone's free kick towards the back. Ismail Utara's there. Botti is there. The ball has somehow found its way across the line. It's Frank Kouakou, his 10th goal of the season. We're 1-0 up against Williamsville. It's looking like the League Cup is coming home. I have no idea whether we've won the League Cup before or not, but, you know, I'm going to say it's coming home. It's Kouakou, crosses it in. Bedia's there. He's on camera. This time he hasn't scored, though. About a minute left to play of the first half. Utara, who I think is going to be coming off at half-time because he's absolutely shattered, keeps running into the middle, goes for a curling effort. It's well wide of the far post. It's going to be 1-0 then at half-time against Williamsville. We have looked the better side because we are the better side. Utara is going to come off for Diallo at half-time. Bakary Kone's on a 6.4. I don't know what he's doing or not doing. I assume it's because he's on the opposite flank to what he's used to. He's not really a left winger. Considering we've had 20 shots, we've had very few highlights for those 20 shots. With 67 minutes on the clock, the first highlight of the second half finally begins, and it's Williamsville with the ball. Armand on that left-hand side for Williamsville finds Diarra in the centre. One of two players who picked up a yellow card in the second half for Williamsville. Kone to Boko. Boko across to Nahon. Is Nahon going to get past Richie Kouakou? He can't. And now Bakary Kone plays it all the way back to Christian Drogba. The young goalkeeper forward to Koyate, who's also a young central defender. Diarra Suba to Bedia. Bedia needs to score a goal. He's on camera. He's got to do it. Frank Kouakou's in on goal here. Frank Kouakou slots it past the goalkeeper. It's 2-0. It's 2 goals for Kouakou. The League Cup looks like it is coming Africa Sports' way. 20 minutes left. Mayeri's throw was not the best. It's straight to a Williamsville player. Now Kone, long ball forward, straight to our throw and taker. So luckily Mayeri's mistake didn't really mean too much. Christian Drogba to Diarra Suba. Koyate forward, doesn't find our striker. And now WAC can come forward with the ball. Hopefully we can nick this away. Kone with lovely grey hair. That's nice to see. It's Nahon. I nearly said Nuhon. Nahon with it. Kicks it straight into Kouakou. And now Bakary Kone can break for us. Come on, Bakary. Come on, Bakary. Can you get a goal? He needs some options. He's still got it somehow. He gets past Kone. Bakary Kone once again dodges another tackle, keeps going in towards the goal. He goes for a lovely curling effort. It was unlucky that it didn't find its way into the top corner. We are still 2-0 up. I'm going to do myself a change and it will be Kone coming off. Stevens Coffey is going to be coming on. He's been out injured for a bit basically. So we're going to bring him on because he needs a little bit more fitness. Almost into the final 5 minutes of the match. Boko has it. Armand crosses it. Kouadia is there. Kouadia? It's not even close, was it? It started with a K. That's all I saw. It's going to be 2-0 on the night, isn't it? It is going to be 2-0 on the night. Our second trophy of the season. Our second trophy of the episode in front of the construction site that is whatever stadium we've just played at. The League Cup is ours. The Premier Division is ours. Next up then in the next episode, it's time to win the FA Cup. Africa Sports celebrate a double. As we've just mentioned, the League Cup and the Premier Division is ours. We are into the Champions League, by the way. We got into the Champions League by winning the Ivorian Premier Division. And by into, I think we need to qualify, but, you know, we should hopefully be able to go through the qualification stages. I don't think it's as bad as in Europe, where you potentially have to go through about 9 qualification games. I think it's like 2. 2 should be fine. Good news is the board are happy with us winning the Ivorian League Cup. Good news on that. Frank Kouakou with both the goals, obviously. Some players get some cash. So, yes, we are champions of the Ivorian League, champions of the Ivorian League Cup. Next episode, then, will be the final episode of Season 1, where we will play RC Abidjan in the National Cup final, the FA Cup final. And I guess we're probably only going to play 1 match, and we'll have a bit of a season roundup, and then talk about what the plans are going forward with the save, and what the plans are forward going into basically Season 2, where we're hopefully going to win ourselves. I say win, that's optimistic. Get through to the Champions League properly. That's what we want to do next episode. And by next episode, I mean next season. I've ballsed all of this up. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Africa Sports. An extremely successful episode. 2 trophies in the bag. Next episode will be our 3rd and final trophy for the season. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. If you are new here and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back next time with more Football Manager.